time to get into the news because I don't have any yes sir. So not too many articles today, not too many. So I think the last time I did anime news, made in best movie series officially announced, it was like, I don't know, it had got confirmed, but you know what I'm saying, I got sent tell, I think, but who cares. So part one, Made in Abyss Awakening Mystery, is scheduled for 2026 in Japan. So I don't know when that's gonna come out in the States. But I'm taking this picture with a grain of salt because I've learned that Made in Abyss is really, really dark. And I don't know who this pink haired girl is showing breastises, but whoever she is, she might be a monster. Who knows? I also heard allegedly that she like is on some other freaky stuff. So I don't know. And all these people look a little too happy. So I don't know. I'm interested. Like I said, Made in Abyss. It says that, or they also said, it has been confirmed that it's a sequel to season 2. So definitely gotta check this one out. The one thing I do like about Made in Abyss versus like other anime movies is that when it's like an anime movie, it's canon to the story, so they just keep building off of it. Unlike Demon Slayer and other anime movies where you still have to watch the season, even though you've seen the movie, you still have to go back and watch all the episodes and stuff. So I kind of like that. Like personally, not personally, but I had to go back and watch 2 movies they dropped to catch up to season 2. I didn't mind it because I kind of like the movies; they're really good. So, anyways, cool on that. I'm excited, happy as can be. Next up we have, all right, so I got Sentel again. See, the top Netflix anime franchise. Oh, maybe I didn't get Sentel. I don't know, but it's the top. Yeah, maybe I did actually. Top Netflix anime franchises from January to June. So they were saying that the last time I saw this is like the top anime watched was Sakamoto Days. And everybody was saying it, but then a day later they said Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. So if I got sent to hell, I can low-key believe Naruto and Naruto Shippuden are like the top anime franchises. 1, because it's Naruto. 2, because it's Naruto. And 3, because it's Naruto. Like, it's Naruto at the end of the day. That's nothing against Sakamoto Days sitting at 7th, but it's Naruto. It's been around a lot longer. And on top of that too, I think it has just a bigger fan base overall. Studio Ghibli being number 2 is kind of interesting. I look-key don't go to Netflix to watch Ghibli movies. Detective Conan being 3 makes sense. I'm not a big fan of it. Pokemon being 4 makes sense as well. One Piece at 5, not mad at. Seven Deadly Sins still being this high is a crime. I think it should be a lot lower, but hey, y'all like that stuff. I don't. Sakamoto Days being at 7, understandable. It's new. It's only had like 2 seasons and 1 is still ongoing. Demon Slayer being at 8 is actually interesting because I thought that Demon Slayer was everybody's favorite anime. I guess people on Netflix said otherwise. I don't know what this is. And Pan Man, whatever. AOT being the top 10, it makes sense to me. But the top 5 is pretty interesting though. Naruto being 1, 40 hours, crazy work. Shout out to 40 million. I said 40 hours, 40 million watch time or whatever. But this gap, like 40, 39, 38, 38, 28, that 10 mil gap is pretty interesting. But hey, I guess nobody watches One Piece. There's people on Netflix. Everybody's watching on there. Isn't there like a gap between episodes of One Piece? Like, don't they skip an arc? Hold on, I don't think Netflix has Wano. We're gonna pause for a sec because I don't think Netflix has a lot of arcs of One Piece. Actually, I think they only have the first couple, and then Egghead. Let's see. We're doing some research while we wait. Wednesday starts to now. I'm not watching Wednesday. Let's see. One Piece. They got the movies on here though. East Blue. Yeah, what the heck? I'm about to say this, they skip. It goes up to Dressrosa. There's like 2 arcs. They're missing Zao, Whole Cake. They're missing 3 arcs at Wano. So low key, I feel bad whoever's watching One Piece on Netflix because that gap is gonna mess you up because you're gonna at 1 minute see that they don't have Sanji, and the next minute see that they have Sanji again. Go on, Chopper, defend the world. So anyway, yeah, that's interesting. Moving on though, anime director, not gonna butcher his name, at Toei, Dragon Ball Super Broly, and the One Piece film Z comments, Japanese anime is made in a way that even adults can't understand. It's not predictable like Disney. I think overseas anime fans are already tired of Disney style predictable anime. Oh, that's interesting. What is like a Disney style predictable anime? Well, I guess they say cartoons. So I guess. I mean, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot. Yeah. There's some things I can predict in anime, but I guess I get where they're coming from. I just like low-key want to see the. Yeah, they call cartoons. I mean, I guess some of these things are a little predictable. Like, a couple of Disney cartoons are predictable, or movies and stuff. The one thing I wasn't predictable was Star Wars and Forces of Evil, but I'm just thinking about it because like, even though I guess anime, especially the shonen genre, is like towards kids, young boys, interesting to say that it's not predictable like Disney. I don't know. I guess Disney's medium is predictable. I don't really have much to say on this. It's just like, hey man, he's kind of right. That's predictable. I think this is another Made in Abyss thing. We already talked about this though, so we can skip that. Gundam is now #1 outselling both One Piece and Dragon Ball IPs, according to recent report by Bandai, which makes so much sense in the world. But Dragon Ball is a little interesting because Dragon Ball has games, a card game, has multiple games actually that's still ongoing. Has a card game. Like the Dragon Ball IP is pretty big, but Gundam has a game that they shut down. I think they have another game. I could be wrong, but I believe they have another game. They have Gunpla, which is pretty big. I don't know. They have some shoes, but I don't know if you really want to include that in the IP. So it kind of makes sense. One Piece, it makes sense in the world. I don't think One Piece has as much stuff as like Gundam and Dragon Ball. I think they just have a card game and like a few games, but my bad. But they have a card game and a few games, but they don't have as much as Gundam does. I just want to see what the comments say. But yeah, like, I don't know. That's interesting though, but hey, I get it. Next up, we have the Bleach author Taikubo revealed that JJK, his favorite character is Nanami. I low-key though, Nanami is probably my favorite character too. I like Nanami a lot. I don't know. I don't really like anybody else in JJK. I don't care for Gojo. I don't care for Sukuna. I like Nanami a lot. Nanami's pretty dope. Spoilers. Not really trying to spoil it for people, but spoilers. But I like Nanami a lot. I think Nanami's pretty dope. Like real laid back, kind of cool kind of guy. I like him a lot. But then it was funny. Yeah, like I like him a lot. He's pretty dope. But then I think it was funny to see what he said later on. Because he said, I hate to say this in front of a man myself, but none of the females in JJK are his type. And I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with Taikubo's work in Bleach, but a lot of the girls in Bleach are big-breasted women. And a lot of girls in JJK aren't. They're pretty flat-chested. And low-key, I might understand where he's coming from, because I don't think any of the girls in JJK are attractive. But some good art in Bleach. You know? So, if you know, you know. He kind of has a point. Like, I don't even know her old girl's name, but so there's a few, or the Hime, it's a few girls in Bleach that are just drawn like really, really, really well. A few girls in JJK that aren't. I don't know if somebody's gonna put some good art in this comments, but eh. But also too, I could be getting sent out by this guy, Andy Rave. But still, it don't matter. Good art is good art, right? I think my last two articles is the Berserk manga has 70 million copies in circulation worldwide. I think that's pretty dope. Cool, 9 copies in English. I think it's pretty dope. I need to get some more of the the Gospel. I don't think I have any of the Gospel, so I need to copy some Berserk mangas while they're still in circulation. And lastly, because not really that much stuff, is Oda seeing the One Piece set
gift for you.
for Legos.
We have the Windmill Village Hut. That's where young Luffy has the Gum Gum fruit, and the first time he meets Shanks.
Kawaii.
We also have Buggy the Clown Circus Tent, the first time they meet a very powerful villain, Buggy.
いや楽しいですね。本当に僕レゴ
Yeah, look, you want this.
昔からの老後のためにいっぱい買い込んであるんですよ。箱のまんま。
And then we have the battle
That's crazy.
at Arlong Park. This actually has hidden play features. When you turn this and press down, you'll actually break it into small pieces.
What? What?
そんなレゴあんの
I'd be like, that's cool, but I'd be tight.
Pirate ship.
手配書に
It's designed in a way
Which one
that
what?
although it's compact, you have a lot of secret compartments. You can take this off, and then you can take off the top.
ああ最高っす。
This is
That's pretty cool.
うん。
This is the
The, the Arlong Park
There's even a room in front by the cabins.
すごい作り込みが。
one set
ちゃんとしてる。
One
I
Piece.
saved the best for last.
ああバラ。
What? The Baratier.
In the front, you can actually imitate the fighting between Zoro and Mihawk. And here, you can actually see inside the restaurant and full.
I don't know. I kind of want all of them.
これじゃないですか。これ特別だの今回だけなのこれ。いや完璧に
Let me see.
してるこれは永遠に遊びますよこれ。このねバラティエのシーンいいですよ。うん最高です。
That's pretty cool though that you have
心がくすぐられるというか。
Luffy versus, I mean not Luffy, Zoro versus Mihawk. God dang, the Baratier is $329. Nope. No sir, no sir. I could skip that. No sir, no sir. Arlong Park is $80. That's not bad. Yo, the Baratier is how much? What? The Going Merry sold out. That's expected. What day did this drop? I'm not over the Baratier being that much. Does my local store have them? Golly, that's a lot. Maybe for my birthday. I hope so. Let me see. I want to see. One Piece. Trying to see what else. Nope. Oh, Target has it. Nah, Target has it for pickup. $140. That's not bad. Target actually has all of them. Target has all of them, yeah. I just don't know if I'm about to spend $329 for that. That's OD. That is, I don't know. I like that scene and I think it's pretty dope, but I don't know if I'm spending that much on them. That is, yeah, nah. Yeah, Target has all of them. I mean, I don't know. How much would that be? Like $200? 360, 360, 360? Yeah, about 360, 370, 380. If I include the Baratier stuff, it's like $700, bro. I'm not doing that. That's OD. And I don't even want all of them. Like, I just want the Going Merry. Yeah, I just want the Going Merry. And maybe Arlong Park, because the Arlong Park one is dope too. That's pretty dope. So yeah. I'm about to play this. I played this yesterday. What am I about to do?